All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with the second video I want to do about this article, this particular article, and I'm going to show you exactly why. I want to show you the second part where we're failing. We're failing to raise people in our society. And this time, I want to look at another paragraph in here, and I want to talk about it. Now, you saw in the last one, we talked about all the issues and all the difficulties that she faced as a young girl, and that all kids face, right? Bullying and suicidal thoughts and depression and dysphoria and all those kind of crazy things. Now let's talk about one of the sources, because she lists one of the sources in here. Can I show you? I want to show you this because I want you to get this, because this is important. This is how we poison the well. I want to show you. I want to read these two paragraphs, this paragraph at the top. And then I want to read the paragraph below it, because I want you to get this. I want you to get this. So let's look at these. But to hate your body as a teenage girl is one of the most categorically female experiences possible. Really? Says who? Says who? Who told her that? Where did she get that from? That matters. Where did she get that from? We all know what's going on here. But let's continue. I didn't hate my body because I wasn't a girl. I hated it precisely because I was, and because of everything I feared or knew that being a woman might mean. Where'd she get it from? Where did she learn that from? Who taught her this? Who told her this? Who told her that because she was a woman, her entire life would be nothing but suffering? Suffering and misery and failure and defeat. Who told her that? Where'd she get that from? She didn't learn it from me. She didn't learn it from most of the men I know. I don't deal with men like that, and I don't kick men out of my lives. I don't deal with men like that. I've never had to kick a man out of my life for being that way, for saying those things, for expressing those things, for pushing those things on girls. So where'd she get it from? If she didn't get it from someone who's upright like me, and she didn't get it from someone who's upright like my friends, then where did she get it from? Because it came from somewhere. It came from somewhere. You see, it's a mixture of nature and nurture, right? So vines grow. Vines grow wherever they can. If a vine grows and there's nothing around, it'll grow along the ground. But if there's a tree nearby, or there's a fence post nearby, guess which way it'll grow? Its nature didn't change, but its environment adjusted the outcome. So in this nature nurture argument we got going on, well, it's just a vine until it gets something put in its way. You catch my drift? I hope you catch my drift. Trans activists tend to dismiss stories like mine. If I had truly been dysphoric, they say, I would never have grown up to be the basic bitch I am today. I would have found a way to transition. But if I'd had YouTube, mermaids, and a compliant medical service, the way would have been signposted for me in neon lights. I learned to live with my body in time, because no one gave me an alternative. She learned to live with her body and time because she didn't have an alternative. But today, of course, you have a post put in the way, right? All you got to do is do this surgery and go do that and puberty blockers and blah, blah, blah. But the underlying issue isn't the puberty blockers or the doctors or the YouTube videos. The underlying issue is the attitude that women have about being women. Now, I've said this. I said it in my book. I'm going to repeat it right now. There's a whole lot of women out here who don't like being women. And why is that? Well, just like I said in my last video, we don't teach people anything about how to go about in this world. Use the systems that are available, take advantage of the things that we provide for people based on their circumstances or their gender or whatever the case may be. Make good use of it and live a good life. No, what we do is we gather up all those blue-haired women to go march in Washington, D.C. and act crazy and slobber on themselves and scream and yell and talk about how awful everything is. And then we send them out to be teachers in the public schools so that they could teach our daughters what they went and marched about. Then we put them on TV to go and talk to people and tell them what they marched about, and YouTube videos, and songs. Have you heard that idiot song, Victoria's Secret? Have you heard that song? Because I've heard that on the radio a lot. I always turn it off because I hate that song. It's stupid as hell. This is stupid as hell. But there it is. We know where this is coming from. And tell me, just explain to me. Because I don't get it. Explain to me who this is helping. Because it's not helping the next generation. It's not helping women. It's not helping men. Who's it helping? Who's gaining from this? All those hardcore, dedicated, hate-filled, self-loathing, blue-haired women. And every time your daughter screws up her life, they're vindicated. Ideologues. Hardcore communist nut jobs. That's who benefits from this. Yeah, I said it. This is our society. And we all engage in it. Some of us more directly and more powerfully than others. A whole lot of us right now are just ducking and keeping our head down. Do that if you want to do that. I don't want to do that. But you can't give up on the next generation like this. Because you'll ruin their lives. You'll ruin your own daughters' and sons' lives. You'll ruin your own grandchildren's lives. Do you understand how this is important? This isn't just important because I say so. This is important because about half the people out there who thought they were raising a good family are never going to be grandparents because they never actually raised their family. All they did was buy them food and clothes. And take them with them because they had to when they went on vacation. And we need to fix this. And we need to fix this now. So if you got anything out of that, like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll be back with another video soon enough. And thank you.